Hey everyone, a quick video to show you how I found the stocks featured in the newsletter this weekend. The idea this week was really to find stocks that are trading abnormally, trading abnormal volume with abnormal price action, and the reason for that is the overall market has slowed down. That means we need to go out and find stocks trading on their own story as opposed to the really large cap stocks that are moving along with the overall market. Now to do that I use two filters on the Stockscores market scan. One is the abnormal activity filter and the other is the abnormal volume filter. So I can select here abnormal activity, abnormal day up, abnormal volume, select that, and I'm going to set a minimum number of trades of 1,000, and the reason I use that is just to find stocks that are fairly liquid so that we don't have a huge list of charts to look at. Alright, that scan found 20 stocks. My next step is to look at the charts of those stocks, and what I'm looking for in the charts are stocks that are just starting an upward trend, that are breaking from optimism out of a period of sideways trading. So let's take this first stock as an example. It had abnormal volume on Friday, a little bit of abnormal price action, but it is still stuck in this downward trend, and that really means that the buyers are not yet taking the control from the sellers. Dynegy, similar situation, still in a downward trend. Yes, it had a good up day on Friday with some good volume, but it hasn't broken that downward trend, so not what we want to see. Now Rite Aid, good volume, great break to a new high out of a short little period of sideways trading. The problem is it's not starting its upward trend today. It really started it way back here in October. So this was the day to buy it. Doing it now is getting a little bit late. Now notice back in late October, the stock traded abnormal volume, had an abnormal price gain, and was at the start of an upward trend. So the formula worked well back then. So I continue to go through these charts. When I see something that looks interesting, I blow it up. Now this is a stock that I actually featured in the daily newsletter in the morning. Very abnormal volume, breaking from a rising bottom, first day of an upward trend. It was a bit disappointing because it failed to close near the high of the day. And if we look at the 2-day intraday chart, you can see that it rallied really nicely in the morning and then kind of drifted all afternoon. That's not what we really like to see, but the fact that it traded such abnormal volume was encouraging. I think that this stock could still do something. I would watch it early next week to see if it can start to move out of this intraday pattern and move higher. So you could maybe even look at the 15-day chart, and if it starts to break up through 350, well then that's interesting. Continuing along, here's another one that I like. Giant Interactive, you can see it's been trading sideways, pretty boring for a while, and on Friday the buyers found a reason to get excited about the stock. Abnormal volume, breaking to the upside in an abnormal way. It probably can go back and fill in this gap, which is a gain up to $8. So, real nice reward for risk trade-off there. And I think there's one or two more that I found. Continue along here. Yeah, here's another one. Very similar situation to ALSK, abnormal volume, breaking to the upside from quiet trading. The market's excited about something. The overall market kind of fizzled into the close on Friday, and I think that's what dragged some of these stocks down. But again, if we look at the intraday chart, and we could see this stock maybe start to get up through 1050 on Monday or Tuesday, then it's worth considering. So I'd be watchful for that. And I think there was one more. Yeah, here it is, Shutterfly. Okay, downward trend has changed to an upward trend where we're getting rising bottoms instead of falling tops. Sideways trading, break to the upside with abnormal volume. All of our little key components are there, and that's a good looking chart as well. We'll hope that is helpful to you for using the market scan and this particular strategy, which is a pretty simple one, but really it comes down to good chart patterns. Have a great week in the market and trade well.